Hello everyone, it's Cress, aka Lady Taka, and it is time for this week's Rummage Sale and Thrift Finds video. So, today we went to Goodwill. I found one item. We went rummaging. Yesterday we went rummaging all the way to Ishpeming, went to the Ishpeming St. Vinny's and the Festival of Treasures, and then Wednesday Reed and I hit Silver Creek Thrift. So, and they were having like a 44% off sale. So, of everything that wasn't vintage. But I got an interesting assortment of things, including something I have sold before. Actually, two things I think I've sold before. First one of those categories is this plate, which interestingly enough has someone else's sticker on the back, because I don't think this is crystal. So some other sticker, they put the wrong sticker on at the factory. They must be making porcelain as well, but this definitely isn't crystal. But I thought that was hilarious that someone put the wrong sticker on here, and it is stuck on. But I've sold a similar plate with this starburst kind of pattern with the gold thing, and it's just my kitchen prayer, and it was whatever half a quarter is, like 12.5 cents, 13 cents. But it says, "Bless my little kitchen, Lord, I love its every nook, and bless me as I do my work, wash pots and pans and cook. May the meals I prepare be seasoned from above, something blessing and thy something." But you get the idea. And the other thing I've sold before is a very similar chocolate chip fairy. If it wasn't this exact kind of measuring cup, it was, I'm pretty sure I sold. And I made sure this wasn't chipped or anything, because I sold my last one for $25 to $35. So I paid $3, which is why I was willing to pay up. And then she had some others, but I only found one other that looked really cute, although the resale value probably isn't as much. But it's amazing how easily the pigtails get broken, besides the wings. But this one's like a coffee break one. Paid $2 for that. I paid $1/4 for these salt pepper shakers, little kitty cats. I did find when I got home one of the ears is chipped, but you couldn't see it from the front. But they really need a cleaning. But I don't need to make a huge profit on those. I could sell them for $5 and be happy. These are one things I know probably won't sell really, really well, but it's one of those things where you feel like, have you really had a thrift shop or vintage shop if you haven't had any of the Masonic or said societies? This is the female version of this, I think. It's the upside down pentagram. And for $1/4 each, because they were 50 cents and I got them for half off, it's a little creamer and an open sugar. So thought those were cute. I do seem to have like a gold trimmed theme going on somewhat today. And the other thing I got from St. Vinny's was this cute little owl toothpick holder. It says 50 cents, but I paid $1/4. Then I think I paid $1/4 or less for this Cha-Cha Rainforest Cafe plush. And I risked it because, one, he's super clean and he has his tag. And depending on the right year's version, this can either be a $10 one or a $30 one. So I took the risk because he's in really good shape. And then this is a Fitz and Floyd mug. I paid $1.50, not $3. I wouldn't have paid $3 for this because it is damaged. Although I can't tell if it was. One looks like it could have been a manufacturing defect with the glaze, but one looks like a little tiny chip. There's a little tiny chip there that doesn't even show on camera, and then there's this weird line thing that I think is a manufacturer's defect. But I knew it was Fitz and Floyd just by seeing the feet, because I sold that planter bottom that you could use as a coaster that had these exact kind of feet on them. If this was in perfect condition, it would sell for about $30, so I probably can get like 10 to 15 for it. I'll just mark that I would probably use it as like a pencil or any kind of holder for utensils of some kind, and go from there. And there's a little chip out of the base. But it is such a rare mug because it's from like 1976, 77 that usually aren't around much. And for the 44% off sale, I'm thinking books are normally a quarter, so basically I got one free. One of these is An Adventure in the USA, one of the Small World Library books, and then I saw another Huey, Dewey, and Louie kind of book, so I thought I could sell those together. And then my only puzzle for this week is this Batman comic book one. I paid 50 cents for it. I'm currently working on a panda puzzle, but it is insane. It's only 500 pieces, but it's all gray, green, red, grays, not red, grays, greens. It's like 4 colors. And I saw an MC Escher puzzle today for $1 or $2 at Goodwill. I just couldn't convince myself to go crazy putting it together because it was all black and white. And I'm like, great if you're colorblind, but not for me. So I'd much rather do the Batman one. And then at one sale, it was, just donate what you will to the sale. So I paid them $5 for what was essentially 4 items. So I grabbed this hobnail white milk glass Fenton. There is a slight crack on the inside, but since it's meant to be a planter, I don't think that would be too bad because it's literally like it could have been like cracked in manufacture, but it is marked Fenton on the bottom. Yeah, you can't see it. And then this was my weird object from there today. It's like a mini music stand. It's got some treble clefs on it, and I was just like, "Is this for a doll? What is this for?" It was worth the $1.25 just to research it for later. I don't see any markings on it yet, and then I bought this little sachet with like 5 pins, which are apparently supposed to be Noah's Ark and some animals. So it looks like elephants, giraffes, lions or tigers. I can't quite tell. I think they're tigers, and then like something with long horns. But it's definitely there's couples there. It's like sets of 2. I don't know if that's gonna focus on the camera. They're so shiny. And the other thing I got from there for $1.25 is a very dusty red vase with some slight orange on the top. It is hand blown. And this may actually complete my rainbow in my window now. I was missing a red piece. So unless I find it's a very rare bud vase, I'll probably just keep it for my rainbow glass display. Because I had found that orange one, and I found some yellow and blues and greens and purples, but I hadn't found a red where it actually looked like red glass and not painted glass. So there's a little hint of orangish brown at the top, but the rest of it's very red. Okay, everything on that side. My first item I bought today, it says there are 17 of these in here, and for $2 that works out to 11 to 12 cents a bag, so that's great for packing jewelry. Paid $1 for this at a Rummage sale. It is in there. The foam isn't in there, but there is bubble wrap, and I'm always really careful. This says it's the 11th in the Classic American Car Series. So it's Buick Skylark, handcrafted in 2001. And it's a 1953 Buick Skylark in actuality. I'm going to take it out because it was really cute. Because at first I thought this cute little black thing, and then I realized it didn't have a top on it. I thought for a second it was a Chevy Impala. But very cute. Look at the little detail, the gifts in the back. Nope, the wheel does not turn. I was going to see, but the wheels move. So I thought that was cute. And then whatever 44% off $1.50 is. I had looked this up the last time I was in, and I was just like, oh, I don't know. But with 44% off, I went for it this time because it's got birds on it. Come on. And again, any animal theme thing I sell, I donate a portion of the sale to an animal charity. So, but I did love the scroll work on this, and it is by Byzantium, but for Elizabeth Arden. So I've heard of the Elizabeth Arden name. And then for $1, I picked up this paperweight. I'm sure it's just like a made in China paperweight. It's got just the flat bottom and some blues, teals, and yellows, and then this lovely fun swirl in the middle. There's definitely some occlusions and bubbles. It's not like the top master one, but for $1, I figured I'd try to give that a sell. And then today for Goodwill, this is the only thing I was willing to risk because they were crazy on their pricing at Goodwill this week. Whoever they hired new is like tripling the price of everything. It's like insane. They had like a pitcher. I mean, it was a pottery pitcher, but they wanted $20 for it. I mean, it was marked Ransburg. And yes, their pitchers usually sell for 20 for 25, but only the ones that are hand painted. And this wasn't painted at all. It was just plain. So they were going a bit nuts. So I paid $4 for this. It is a Jim Shore, but it is a 2020 Jim Shore, so it's not completely out of date. But it's this cool Irish themed one. So if nothing else, I'll enjoy looking at it till it sells. There's a little dirt on the wings. And there's one little chippy color loss thing, but it kind of blends into the roof anyway. Like, I literally couldn't find it for like 20 minutes. I literally looked at the thing 10 minutes and so once I got to the car all the way home. But she's got this cute rainbow. She's, of course, a redhead. And there's even these cute little sheep and a claddagh. So I thought the attention to detail was worth it. And I didn't find any solds for this, but most sites that are still selling it are selling it for 70 to 75, and most eBay listings are at 60 to 75. So I figure I could list her for 50 to 55 with that little tiny bit of damage and no box, and maybe she'll find a home with someone. Otherwise, she can stay with me. I'm Irish. So that was my last thing. I think my total spent this week was like $25 on everything. And I'm, again, could make that back on just the angel. I will put my links for my Etsy and my eBay Trashkateer Treasures stores down below. I do host over Mercari, but for some reason they don't let you actually just link to your store. So again, if you're interested in any particular item that I said would be listed and you don't see it, just message me on either eBay or Etsy or even down below this video, and I will tell you if I listed it, if I did, where I listed it, and hopefully a link on how to get there. All right. Thanks for watching.